timeouts left to win.
Move the ball back to the 48 now. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 48, 1:51 to go. Braintree with 2 timeouts remaining here. So they've still, I think, got to go probably another 30 yards to have any real shot at a field goal. I mean, I don't think you can be looking for anything outside of 40 yards for even trying a field goal. So Braintree still got a long way to go here, but they've gotten this far. They've gotten from the 25 up to the 48 here. First down, Hooper drops back, throws it down the middle. Aston Williams pulls it in. 25-30, 25-20, 15 down to the 10-yard line.
Big first down there by the Womps. Inside.
I'll tell you, Williams did a heck of a job to keep that ball because it looked like he was going to lose it there. The defender was right on him when he caught the ball, almost took it away from him, but instead he catches the ball, and now they are down.
Nice defense, but a better play, better catch.
Now you're in field goal range.
They are in field goal range. There's no question about it, and they have to be thinking that right now.
That's definitely in their minds.
So we might see Braintree try to run the ball here. At least get the ball to the middle of the field. Give Lee the best possible chance to kick it. But Braintree at the 10-yard line here. Gives it off to Boyle. Boyle is stopped at the line of scrimmage. I mean, ideally, you'd like to get a touchdown here because you don't really want it to come down to a field goal. But if
Plan B, I would say
if it does, it does.
And they were right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you don't want to lose any of this field position that you do have because from here it's about a 27-yard, 28-yard field goal, which is what he kicked before.
And we're inside of 1 minute to go.
Let's see what Braintree does here, whether Braintree tries to run it here or they throw it. They've got the full house backfield in there.
Dave Flynn's going to call timeout.
And we have a timeout here. Braintree's got 2 of them. There's not much sense in holding them until next week or next month or anything like that because you can't take it in the next season's opener. So you might as well use the timeouts now here. See what you can come up with. Come up with a play. Decide what you want to do, whether you want to run the ball, whether you want to throw the ball. Yeah. I think throwing the ball is risky here on 2 fronts. It's risky because of obviously, the risk of an interception. Right. Also, the risk of a sack, I think, is almost more of an issue here. So, let's see what Braintree can do here. Full house backfield, Staunton and Lang in front of Boyle.
Ball security priority here for the Womps.
Hooper will pitch it out to Boyle on the left. Boyle cuts it back to the 10 down inside. Close to the 5, down, probably about the 7 or 8.
Maybe the 7-yard line.
Boyle had the winning touchdown in last year's game.
Will he do it again this year?
So we are down at the 3rd down, 3rd and goal at the 7.
And first, the timeout taken by the Womps.
Now they're going to pass.
And now Braintree will use the last timeout here. Now this is a little risky here if I'm Braintree. That's I believe that's their last timeout, is it not? Now, because all I gotta say is now you've got to either throw it. You've got to throw it if you're going to use the timeout here.
I'd say you have to throw it
because you cannot run the ball here because you cannot. I don't think you can run especially in high school. You're not going to run a field goal team in and get anything set up in about 20 seconds, which is about what time you're going to have left. And the quarterback cannot get sacked here, and he also can't take a grounding call.
Those are the 2 last things that you need.
There's a lot of things that can happen here, and not all of them are good.
All sorts of scenarios.
But this one's coming down to the wire anyway. We've certainly had no lack of excitement in this game on both sides.
It's Coach Jason Green with some advice for the Milton Wildcats.
You're going to have to throw it in the end zone. What the?
Whoa!
Boyle going to the left.
He's not going to make it.
Now and the clock is running. They're going to run that field goal team out of there.
The clock's running.
And there's all sorts of confusion here.
7, 6, 5.
And the clock is going to run out. Braintree's not going to run out.
Whoa.
Maybe Braintree does have a timeout. I'll tell you because they had to have something. I think they might have had one timeout, like a I think they had 2 and a 20. That's what I heard somebody say. And consequently, because otherwise, you couldn't run the ball there. You couldn't run as soon as I saw them run the ball, I knew they must have had a timeout left. And I actually think Braintree ran it down to the end here to just so that, hey, it's either gonna win it or lose it right here.
This is the ball game, girls and boys.
Great drive by the Womps to go for the 25 down here to the 4-yard line. I'll say that.
That was a tremendous drive. That's for sure. Win.
But we'll see now if it produces a win or not here. Stephen Lee will line it up. There's 2 seconds to go in the ball game.
Oh, timeout, Milton.
Now Milton will use the timeout to try to ice the kicker. And it's probably that's the correct term on this day.
It's
a chilly day. and the other concern that I would have here with with a field goal here, and I'm not saying I think obviously you go for the field goal here, is that the field has started to get a little bit mushy down there in spots. Now for the most part down where they are, looks like it's mostly just grass. So this is about a 21-yard field goal here for Stephen Lee to win the Thanksgiving Day game. Talk about tension.
Man,
this is definitely big time tension, big time pressure.
So a lot of people's hearts are beating pretty rapidly right now, Win.
Cam Hooper will hold. Also got to remember now, you don't have your regular snapper, Mike Crowley, in there. Matt Ansett is doing the snapping here. He's done a good job so far. There's a snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. No doubt about it.
Right down the middle.
And the Womps pull off one of the more dramatic wins in the history of this rivalry. Braintree 20, Milton 19, the extra points that Milton did not make came out to make a difference, and Lee, no doubt about it. I know the coaching staff has a lot of confidence in him, just as an all-around athlete and a kid who can handle the pressure, and he showed it there because they tried to ice him, they did everything they could, and he drilled the kick.
And as a sophomore too, Win.
And it gives Braintree the win, 20-19.
This has been a tremendous game, Win.
It was a wild game. Certainly a tough one for Milton to lose, and a nice way to end the season for Braintree.
Hats off to both teams when they both.
Yeah, that was a typical, and we said the close Braintree Milton games have gone Braintree's way, and another one has done it. Braintree has seven wins out of the last 9, and I says by a total of 31 points. It's really pretty amazing, but quite a day here at Braintree High School. The Womps get the win here, 20-19. And any closing thoughts, Derek?
Well, Win, this is, like I said, it's been a tremendous game. Usually it's between these two teams. A well-played game between the Milton Wildcats and the Braintree Womps. With the Womps coming out on top 20-19, and another barn burner, another classic.
Yeah. So for cameraman Mark Chavis,
nice job, Mark.
Derek Snowden, this is Win Bates saying goodbye. Until next season from Braintree High School.
But I have one specific rule. Never leave a game in the hands of a kid. And when you got a guy like Stevie. Talk about the 2 words I love and I try to inspire you with. Pride and poise. That young man conducts himself with pride and poise. Hell yeah. Steve! Without further ado, player of the game, Stevie Lee. That's why you are all so very special. A moment like this is so very special. We made a plan. Things started going wrong, but what do? They do this, we're going to do that. We bounce back the next play. Our next play was the second half. Colin Pratt started that off big time. Hey, and then little things started falling apart. But you stood together. You put the pieces back together, you built that ship, and we sailed on. That was a great job, gentlemen. Perseverance. Nobody ever quit. I've been saying that about this group all year long. You see this team, we might be down by 28 points, but not one kid wearing royal blue and white stops fighting. That's why I go home proud to wear these colors. I go home proud to walk around the streets with the Braintree Wonks football shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Continue that pride. Underclassmen, take what you enjoyed today, this experience.
Keep on going.
Catapult it to next season with it, but don't leave it to the last play. You have to do that. Seniors, I encourage you, continue to come back like these awesome alumni we have around here. This is pride, man. This is community. This is who you play for. And they bled here. They shed the tears here. They left their hearts on this field. You deserve to be a part of that. Everyone deserves to be a part of that. Year in and year out, keep this program going where it's supposed to be. All right? Where we need to be is we need to be practicing tomorrow for a game on Tuesday. That's where we're heading if you guys keep playing with pride and poise. Coaches? Frank?
Couldn't be more proud of you guys.
Yeah, Coach! Coach, all right.
Guys.
Love you.
Still so.
Love you, Coach.
Nice job when you step up. Hold. Good work. Good work. I'm at a loss for it.
Takes one play to win, gentlemen. That's why this game's so special. Now, this is what we got to do. When we get back in the locker room, remember, we're going to be divided up into our groups for our equipment. But I also need every member of this team here to sign the game ball to go to Mr. Piazza.
Yeah.
Okay? He's in the hospital right now. We got to get the ball in there. All right? Your number, your name, makes it legible. We get our equipment in, make sure that locker room's clean, and pay attention. You guys, good luck with all your winter sports tryouts. When things start lulling after tryouts, you'll hear an announcement from me. We'll get together as a unit. And seniors, we'll talk about what we're going to do from here on out. Underclassmen, we're going to talk about our off-season strength and conditioning and how we're going to get bigger, faster, stronger, and better. One last time, let's get a break.
Yeah! Oh my God.
Yeah. We swept them. Never lost them.
You know.
Pride and poise. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I went 33 because they were giving it to us.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. Oh my God, you have no idea. This is awesome. Look at that. They're shaking it. Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Oh, just you. Sorry, just one, and I'll go. I promise. I'll go.
Hey, Coach Flynn's got to get in there too.
Jake, get over here.
Jake, get in here.
There you go.
Beautiful.